It's absurd. How can they manage to do that? I'm actually impressed. I'm kind of impressed by this now. Oh, wait. Okay, so wait, my internet is shit. Let me do... Oh, yeah, it worked. Healing your own stream works. I don't know what to say. I guess it kind of worked. Yes. Kind of. Yeah. It worked for like 6 seconds. No, I guess this is not one of those streams where I'm happy.
Do you remember this place, Granny? Yes. The fish here is very delicious. And if you look out into the distance, you can always spot a bird that's been left behind by its flock.
My internet is not helping too. Perfect. Your internet is not helping. My internet is not helping. Nothing is helping. This is gonna be horrible. Wait, let me see on Twitch how bad it is. Let me get my phone. How bad it is. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Oh no. I'm blocked. What the fuck? Okay, no, okay. No, it's just trash. Okay, but... Let's talk for the bad.
I believe I used to have a room here. It had a window. Yes, I spent a lot of time looking out that window. Which room was it again? Let me look. I'll come with.
Let me go. Let me go. I got into the wrong quest. This is for later. This is for later.
I'm having some trouble understanding what she's talking about, but if she's so familiar with this place, that must mean she lived here, right? Wait, huh? Whoa!
Ciao.
Oh,
Ciao.
You scared the living daylights out of Paimon!
Hi.
I sensed a non-human presence and decided to come take a look.
Oh, hi.
If you're here, then there's likely no trouble afoot. I suppose there's
Oh,
no
it's
cause for
Cloud
concern.
Retainer. Don't
It's
worry.
been a while, Cloud Retainer. I see you have returned to your previous form.
Oh, you already saw her in this form?
I have indeed.
Oh.
I fought alongside her in this form on many occasions during the
bird
Archon
form
War.
is not ideal.
Oh, wow! What was she like during the war?
Majestic.
Oh, wait, let Paimon take a guess. Was it anything like this? The glory of one's newest invention, the Bang Bang Continuous Fire Mechanism. Hands up and surrender, or be prepared to face the full might of the
What
Adept
the
Eye.
fuck?
An impressive imitation.
Paimon knows her all too well.
What the
Even
fuck?
so, Cloud Retainer was not always as ostentatious as you describe.
Ma lì lei,
You may
ma
be
scusate.
unaware, but her talent with Adepti Sigils is just as formidable as her skill in mechanics.
He's right
The
there.
Archon War reached its peak after Guizhong's death. The Cloud Retainer who fought beside me in those devastating battles was taciturn and solemn, only speaking when she had to activate her sigils.
Aww. That's so sad. I mean, Gwen Zong death take a lot from everyone. Can my internet got better, please, for the love of God? I don't know what to do. This is annoying. Eu lo testo, né? Eu lo testo. Vediamo quanto di merda va il mio internet. Let's see, let's see. Lovely, ok. Start. It's not even starting. Clown retainer. It's clown retainer. Madonna santa, che internet del cazzo che c'ho. Ok. Ping 304. Bello. Upload 1. Vediamo. Ma magari fosse uno. 0.5 è il mio upload. Bello, raga. Bello questo. Ma io come cazzo faccio a streamare? Ma com'è possibile che io sia capace di streamare? Porca troia. Ho 0.6 di upload. Bello. Magico.
A cloud retainer who barely talks? Paimon can't picture it. But what happened after that? If you were so powerful in your human form, why did you decide to take up your bird form again?
I think it's her own business, but
Once one had bid farewell to the world of mortals, what use would one still have for such a shape?
oh shit.
When dwelling between mountain and forest, away from the struggles and troubles of the mortal world, a mortal form is hardly the most fitting of choices.
Yeah, that makes sense.
After the war, Cloud Retainer retired to Mount Outsong, only revealing herself to the occasional visitor, and always in her avian form.
I mean, now she's between the humans, so.
Although I do believe there was an occasion some 30-odd years ago when she decided to don her human form. I believe it was for the purpose of...
One believes there is little need to relive bygone matters.
What was he saying? Huh?
Granny, are you okay?
Oh no. Oh no, la nonna.
Back then, at this place,
Perhaps this conversation should end here. I shall take my leave now.
Bye-bye, Xiao.
Should you encounter any trouble, you need only call my name.
Ah,
However,
that's a
given that you are
Xiao.
traveling with Cloud Retainer,
Call
I
out my
trust you are in
name.
good hands.
And he's gone like this.
Everyone! I think Granny is finally beginning to remember her past.
Good for her.
Slowly now, calm your mind and recount what has been recalled.
a long time ago, I stayed here to recuperate from my illness.
Huh. So what Shinto said was true! You did fall ill! Was that why you went into hiding?
Guess.
I don't remember. I'm very sorry, but I can't even remember the name of my illness. The only thing I can remember is that it took a great toll on me, and there was no cure for it. I was
I
confined
thought
to
Clown
my
Retainer
room
was
in
a worldwide
Wangshi Inn,
username for her.
where
I
I spent
didn't know
many
that.
days unconscious. I'd
It-
come to every once in a while and stare at the migrating birds outside
It is
the
accurate,
window.
yes. Yeah.
It was a solemn sight. I remember crying, but I'm not even sure I knew why. One day, I met a traveling merchant. Upon hearing of my illness, he sold me a bottle of soul-revitalizing tea pills. He told me that the pills were concocted using adepti blood and could be used to alleviate my symptoms. Sure enough, I made a full recovery. My illness remained dormant for several
Interesting.
decades after that.
Wait, does it mean that the dementia you're suffering now is...
Wait, but if your illness remained dormant for several decades, are you saying that what you're going through now is just a relapse of what happened all those years ago?
Ah, that's why it's
And
so
it was all
strong.
thanks to the pills that you managed to keep the symptoms in check? Paimon's brain kinda hurts. Do you remember anything else?
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, I don't.
Well,
Oh,
it's a lot
if
still.
only I wasn't so useless.
Hey, you're not useless. You've done so much for me. Watch me grow up. Raised
Aww.
me. How could you say that about yourself?
Oh, fret not, dear child. Granny was just a bit frustrated. That's all.
The recovery of a person's memories is a gradual process. Finding pieces of one's past is always superior to not finding anything at all. Let us make haste to
Wait,
the next
is this
location.
also because she aged so well? Is it because of the adaptai herbs or stuff like that?
Next location. Next location. Oh, why don't we go to the area north of Dwayun Karst next?
Yeah.
There isn't really a landmark there, so where should we start? Oh, Paimon's got it. Let's check out the houses in the area first.
Okay.
After all, if she was there for any length of time, then she would have stayed somewhere, right? Oh, Paimon's really got her thinking.
Paimon, sometimes you can think. It's
All
impressive.
of Granny Wendai's memories in no time.
You have a brain. What is happening? Yeah, now. Is this the one? Yeah, it should be. Dalle 12 alle 16. Puttana merda. Call out my name. Adapter shout. Okay, let's wait. I want to do the lantern rite first. Oh. Let's see. La Mimi non so dove sia. Mimi. È più fermo. Quindi 2 giorni. Ma che cazzo? Ma oh? Ma? Didn't notice. I just saw the hour. Oh.
Oh, Paimon, I
Ole.
almost forgot. Didn't Zhongli say Hu Tao was also planning on spending some time in Xianyun village? We didn't have anything else to do today, right? Why don't we go have a look around? Maybe we'll
Let's go.
run into her.
Where the fuck is it? Okay. Yay! This place is so nice. I prefer this.
The mountain air
To
is
Liver
so
Harbor.
refreshing. It makes Paimon feel like she could float around all day and never get tired.
Yeah, sure, Paimon. Tell that to yourself.
Cream! Gummies! Fuel fruit!
What the fuck?
Huh? Did you hear that? Sunshine! Blue skies! Good vibes!
I think I did. What the fuck is happening?
Right? So Paimon wasn't just hearing things.
What the fuck is screaming?
That voice sounds really familiar.
Is it? I cannot recognize those actors for the
Well,
love
we've
of
got
God.
the time. Why don't we go check it out?
Okay, sure. Okay, who is it? Oh, is it? It sounded like a kid. Oh, it was Navia.
Here.
I really did say it sounds like a kid, and it was Navia. I mean, what the fuck are you doing here? Huh? Corinne, are you on a date? Am I interrupting something? I'm so sorry. Am I?
Ah, well, if it isn't my dear partners.
Hi, Navia. I missed you.
See, I told you that something good was going to happen during our travels today. I have to say, sometimes the Steambird's astrology column is spot on.
It's just your lucky day.
Are you guys also here to catch the festivities? Oh, and that reminds me. Happy Lantern Ride.
Happy Lantern
Happy
Ride.
Lantern Ride.
Yeah.
Lantern Ride to you too! Wait, if you're here for Lantern Ride, then what are you doing on top of this deserted mountain? And that voice we heard, that was you, right, Navia?
It wasn't Chlorine, that's for sure.
Oh, impressive. You could tell it was me from that far away. You've got good ears.
Kinda. I thought it was a kid.
That or your voice is just really loud.
Yeah.
Well, of course it is. After all, I'm a boss.
Yeah. I mean, I think I would have recognized you if I heard gunshots. Because fun fact, the gunshots of Navia's weapon can be heard so fucking far away. It's impressive.
Indeed. I suppose it's an asset.
Sure is! Having a loud voice is a handy tool when it comes to communication. Wait. That wasn't even Paimon's point. Paimon just wants to know why you two were shouting from the top of this deserted mountain.
Yeah.
There was something about almonds, maybe? And buell fruit? Ooh, is
Was
it
it
some
the-
sort of secret code?
The recipe for
No, it's not a
macarons?
code. The words are meaningless.
Perhaps, but the act of shouting was very meaningful indeed. That's just what mountain climbers do, right? After all the hard work it takes to make it to the top, as
Okay.
you stand on the summit looking out at the vast scenery, it's not easy to resist the urge to release those emotions.
Also, you're taking stem off. So it's not important what you're screaming, but the scream itself.
Exactly. You get me, partner. I was afraid that it would cause a disturbance, so I asked the locals around here, and
That's
they
why
said it was fine. Apparently, most
Okay.
hikers like to shout when they get to the top, so the locals are used to it by now.
Ah, okay. I was
so,
worried
you
about
see, it's not just me.
the town
I
here.
guess everyone shouts from the top of a mountain at some point in their life.
Okay.
Speak for yourself.
When you're stressed, don't you ever just get the urge to do something for no reason?
Not really. If I ever get stressed, I just go hunting.
Disturbo quiete pubblica. 3 mesi di frigente. Scelte da me. Sganciate i soldi. Disturbo la quiete pubblica.
Oh, that's a pretty good way to relieve stress.
What I choose to hunt depends on my mood.
Please don't hunt people. Please don't hunt people.
Anyway, why don't you two give it a try? Shout anything you want. It's a real stress reliever.
I'm not stressed. I said while being the most stressed
Paimon has
person
clothes
in
on
this
her back
fucking
and food in
universe.
her belly. Paimon doesn't think there's any stress that needs relieving.
I was joking. I was joking. I was joking. Either light of my eyes, shine in the sky. I was joking about keeping everything in for yourself and being the most stressed person in this universe. I was joking. Why are you really like this? You shouldn't. Because then it happens like it already happened. Then you get so much stress that you start killing people out of stress. 'Cause for those of you who cannot read Italian, this says, I prefer keeping everything inside.
Oh,
It's not healthy.
I bet you guys are just too embarrassed to let
No.
loose.
Either
No
has
need to
not
be
a
shy.
healthy
Even
mechanism
Farina was shouting from the top of this
for
mountain
releasing
earlier.
stress. Farina?
Huh? Did Paimon hear that right? Farina's also
What's she
here
doing?
in Xianyun village?
Believe in your ears. It is indeed as you
I mean,
heard.
she It's pretty normal right now.
Actually, the reason we climbed this mountain in the first place was also because we heard the sound of shouting.
What the fuck?
Yes, we could just about make out someone yelling things like, "Help me!" and "What should I do?" So we hurried up here to check it out.
Where is she
And what
now?
do you know? Miss Farina was standing right there, all red in the face.
Ah.
She practically sprinted back down the mountain the minute she saw us.
Ah, that reminds me. I believe what she actually said was, "So help me, I will figure out what I should do about this script."
Ah, I'm not stressed, I'm sad. Oh, I am stressed. No, not even stressed, I'm just, I think I keep for myself too much my anger. I should be angry more often.
So, you could actually hear what she was saying? Why didn't you say so earlier? I thought someone was really in trouble.
No?
I figured we would come check out the situation either way. Why not let her keep some privacy?
Ah.
Well, seems like you caught Farina in the middle of some stress relief as well.
Oh
She
god.
probably would have never thought. No, she definitely would have never thought she would run into anyone she knew all the way out here.
Was she alone?
I think so. We ran into Nervalette on the way here as well,
Nervalette
but
is here
he was
too?
already on his way back, so they probably weren't together.
Is everyone here? What the fuck is happening? What is Lene?
Nervalette was here too?
What is my husband? I think I deserve to see my husband Lene. We got legally married, you know. The moment he gave me that flower. So many people from
What
Fontaine.
was he doing here? It couldn't have been for vacation.
I think it just
Vacation?
might have been, actually. But apparently he only stayed for half a day before heading back. He's a
Oh.
very busy man.
Neuvillette is not the type to take much time off. Taking even a half day for himself is already a huge step in the right direction.
Didn't Charlotte
What the
publish an
fuck?
article on the Liyue tea industry recently? Maybe he was inspired to come buy some tea after reading that article.
Right.
You know, just like you
That
were.
happened.
My situation is completely different. I'm here because I was asked to accompany you. The tea purchase is simply an added bonus of this
You're so
vacation.
girlfriends, I don't
You
fucking know what to say.
Fontanians and your tea drinking.
Oh, it's not for me. I lost a bet with Ridesley.
Of course it's
And
Briosley.
now I have to buy him something.
Of course it's fucking Briosley. It's a really fitting gift.
It was just a spur of the moment sort of bet. Ridesley gets really invested in that sort of thing, but he couldn't care less about what he wins in the end. You could give him mint plants that you plucked from the side of the road, and he wouldn't even mind.
Aww.
If only he was that easygoing when it came to talking business. In any case, I'm pretty sure the tea you bought is this region's specialty. What is it called again? Nervalette even mentioned it earlier.
Why is this Sunglow tea 10 packs half the price?
Yes, that's the one.
You didn't really buy $10.
Please tell me you didn't buy 10.
Please, do I look like someone who would fall for that sort of marketing trap?
Why do I have the feeling the Neuvillette would fall for this kind of trap? Why do I have that feeling?
That reminds me. You guys said you only came up here because you heard my voice, right? I hope it didn't put you out. You must have had other
Aw.
plans for the day.
Don't worry.
Oh, that's right. Who tell?
Ah, fuck, I was forgetting about it.
A few days ago, we heard that a friend was going to be in Xianyun village, so we decided to come and see if we could run into her.
Oh dear. We've been chatting for quite some time. I'm sorry for keeping you.
Aw, no problem, partner.
That's good.
I love calling her partner.
We should probably head out and look for Hu Tao.
No
I
need
have
to
to.
stay on our account. We just got up here, so we're gonna stay around for a little longer.
I gotta say, I want to do a drawing of Navia and either being like, ha, one next to each other because they're so cute. They're besties, Your Honor. They're besties.
Go and meet your friend. We can meet up in Chaoying village later.
Enjoy your date.
Sounds good. We're gonna head down the mountain then. See you later!
Bye. You can go back to smooching, girls.
What do I have to do to get you to yell from the top of this mountain? Name your price.
You really want to hear it that bad, huh?
Yes.
I'm just curious is all. I have a feeling you'll say something amazing.
Death, destruction, homicide.
I will pass. I prefer to let actions speak louder than words.
You're a reserve type. Wait, I have to do gods. What the god decided to do. Wait. No. Ah. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. It's all my fault. Her tits are fighting with those buttons. Okay, I'm fine. No one judge me for that. Y'all would have done it. I can't take that word seriously, especially said by a French English woman like Navis. Which word? What am I seeing? What is happening there?
Xianyun Village is known for its tea.
Why
But
there's
you know what
Furina
else they
Nuvirate
have
with
with
Tao?
tea? That's right, dim sum!
No wait, it was Zhongli, not Nuvirate. I'm fucking stupid.
Didn't Gaming say
Nuvirate
something
was me.
about dim sum being eaten in the morning? Oh, Paimon wonders if we
Really
can still
appreciated
get some at
God's
this
work.
time of day.
You're welcome. I think right now, Paimon, the tea would be much better.
Oh, well that's fine too. Paimon doesn't care what kind of tea it is as long as it comes with some tasty snacks.
Paimon, I swear to God.
Now let's see what kind of yummy things we can find around here.
Is Furina considered yummy? I think it is. Oh yeah,
Paimon's
it
not
was Zhongli.
seeing things, is
They knew
she?
that
Is
was me,
Furina
and it
standing
was-
between Zhongli and Hu Tao?
They knew that was me and was strangely on point. From the head, I think so.
Wonder what they're talking about.
That could be being little noisy bitches.
Zhongli knows a lot of stuff. Maybe he's telling Furina about Xianyun Village.
Or they're helping her with the script she's working.
Oh, or maybe Hu Tao is trying to rope Furina into being one of her clients.
That too. You wanna bet?
Hey, this isn't the Fortress of Meropide. But Paimon could be convinced for the right price. Let's say loser buys the winner 3 huge bowls of seafood kanji.
Okay.
Since Zhongli is there, Paimon bets things are pretty tame.
Uh-huh.
It's decided then. Paimon votes for tour guide Zhongli.
And I vote for Hu Tao trying to sell everything.
Alright, no time to waste. Let's go see who's right.
And it was both. What the fuck happened to internet for a second? It's both. 10 out of 10, it's both. What are you doing? That fucking scared me.
Oh, great. Now Paimon's shouting too.
Paimon, for the love of God.
Oh, well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Seems like our luck just keeps on growing.
That we were able to meet you both without prior arrangement must mean that this is quite the serendipitous meeting indeed.
This kind of things don't even happen when you try to work something. Like, if you say to someone, okay, let's meet into this place, you're not like, if you're trying to organize for Luca, oh yeah, let's see each other at Luca. It's not happening. It's not happening. You're never gonna meet your friend at Luca.
Huh? Oh, so both of you are acquainted with the traveler in Paimon then?
The Tuarchon's meeting. I want Furina and Venti to meet each other. Let them meet. Let them meet. So many friends in one place.
I'm pretty sure you didn't learn that one from me. I must admit, I am a bit surprised to see you here, traveler.
I'm a traveler. What do you mean?
But seeing as you're a hero who's been all over Teyvat, it makes sense that you would be well-traveled and well-connected. Since we have found ourselves in each other's company within this fertile land, allow me to take this opportunity to wish you a happy lantern rite.
Happy Lantern Ride.
It appears you have been to Fontaine, then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Given your proclivity to spread good deeds wherever you go, it's no surprise that you would make the acquaintance of a celebrity as
This is
illustrious
really
and
funny, to be
celebrated
honest.
as Miss Farina.
Because Farina is a known Archon. That it's not anymore an Archon. Zhongli. Did they ever meet each other? Formally in these 500 years? Do they know? Do they? I want Venti to meet Nahida. Can we have an event where Venti and Nahida meet? Please. Please. Please.
That's quite high praise. What I mean to say is, you flatter me, Mr. Zhongli. Although I've built up a certain following within Fontaine, it is no reflection of strength or wisdom.
You're
I
talented,
stand
though.
before you right now as nothing more than an ordinary traveler in search of beautiful scenery and creative
You deserve it.
inspiration.
You deserve it
There
so
is
much.
definitely more to Mr. Zhongli than meets the eye. I could tell as much from
Aha!
our conversation earlier. Given
Oh, no.
his breadth of knowledge on both academic and worldly matters, there's no way he hasn't heard about what happened in Fontaine.
I mean. Did she figure out just my conversation?
Is he just feigning ignorance for my benefit?
Oh.
No. Yeah. You're no common tourist. I simply won't have you talk about yourself that way.
Huh? Does that mean Hu Tao also knows?
Oh no! Everyone knows.
You may not have heard, friends, but...
Miss Hu Tao.
Huh?
Miss Farina is now one of my esteemed
I fucking knew it!
clients.
Fucking knew it!
Yep.
How would this work? How would this work? It's a funeral business. Corina, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't agree. Huh? Huh? You heard Paimon? You better pay.
Okay, you win. Guess Paimon will have to break into the hidden stash at the bottom of her shoe.
You have money where? Paimon? Paimon, you have money where?
Huh? What's this about winning something?
It's a long story for you.
Don't tell me. You two were placing bets on us.
It was Paimon at the end. Nah.
We just saw you guys standing on the side of the road and couldn't help but take guesses as to what you
Yeah,
were
the bet was Zhongli making a tour or was Utao trying to have any client?
Oh, I see. That means you, my friend, must have guessed that I was trying to promote my business to Miss Farina.
Ah, you know me.
That I do, my friend.
I mean to do that.
What was Paimon's guess then?
Paimon thought Zhongli was showing the newbie around.
By newbie, you mean me, right?
The fact that they started making the Live character Aya made me laugh a lot. Everyone become Uncle Roger. Yeah. I loved the nah of Paimon. It was so unexpected. Nah. The fuck you mean nah?
If that's the case, then Paimon's guess was also correct.
Ah, we both won. I was right.
Oh, that's right. Mr. Zhongli was telling me about some great sightseeing spots in the area.
Both right.
You see? Paimon was right too!
And this is a stall. Paimon, no one won.
Since both of our guesses were right, there can't be a winner or a loser.
I guess you can keep your money for now.
Hey, don't be upset, Traveler.
You're saying my money. Those are mine. Also, now we know one of the secret places. It's our shoes.
How about this? You buy Paimonable and Paimon will also buy youable.
Okay.
As for the third bowl...
Since I was the subject of the bet, perhaps it should go to me? You know, as a congratulations for the huge deal I just struck.
Thank you.
I was just joking. Anyway, I should be the one treating you. The funeral parlor is about to bring in quite the sum after all.
What do you mean? Who is fucking dying here?
Oh, Paimon almost forgot to ask about the most important question. Something happen recently, Farina?
Yeah, why are you...
Huh? What do you mean?
Funeral service. Farina, Farina, who thought works in a funeral service?
Well, you know, with you enlisting the services of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor,
Yeah.
no?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Oh, well, yes.
Oh.
Really?
Oh no!
No.
What happened?
Paimon is so sorry for your loss. Although Paimon may have not known the person, please accept Paimon's deepest...
Whoa, it's not like that, Paimon.
I mean that's the first thought.
But Paimon just thought, since you hired the services of a funeral parlor and all... Hey, it's not that big of a stretch.
Who died? Dark and Farina. The funeral is for myself. What the fuck?
Really, Paimon, it's not like you don't know me. Do I look like I know anyone who would ask me to coordinate their funeral?
I don't fucking know. Maybe it's for a friend?
Miss Hu
Don't know.
Tao is simply helping prepare some props for my film.
That makes more sense, yeah. It's actually a really nice business. I mean, when you're not doing funerals, since you're still building stuff with wood, you can do theater props. It's really nice. Oh, yeah, that's gonna get you money.
Not too long ago, I read a collection of horror stories from Liyue. The content was spectacular. In fact, I still feel the need to sleep with the light on even now. Anyway, that's not the point.
God, after those 500 years, she was so ready for the forever box. I love that.
Now that Fontaine's
Forever.
biggest star has returned to the stage, I figured it's about time the industry enjoyed a breath of fresh air.
Talking about something taking your breath away.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Hey, yo.
I'll have to remember that for my ad posters.
Oh, Paimon sees. That makes a lot of sense. So, did you come to Liyue just to enlist the services of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Or did it happen by
Well,
mistake?
not exactly.
I mean,
My
it's not the
original
first
plan was
place
to
you
just
go, okay.
relax and enjoy the sights. But then I ran into Miss Hu
Yeah,
Tao and
it's
Mr.
not the first
Zhongli,
place
and,
you
well,
go for
you know the
props.
rest. I suppose it was meant to be.
It was a fated meeting indeed.
Zhongli sure loves his lofty turns of phrase. But if you ask me, it's all thanks to that man who stopped to ask for directions.
Please tell me it wasn't Vidette.
Who was it?
It's someone you know. Wanna
Vidette?
take a guess? What? How did you guess that on your first try?
Because we know he was here.
Very impressive, my friend. Your guessing game is spot on today.
Yeah. No, it's because we snap it clean. Me after the virus shows I need the wall and make everyone, including themselves, horny. And going the forever bugs. The forever bugs.
Huh. Paimon never thought Neuvillette would be the type to get lost.
He got lost?
I'm sure he didn't get lost. Even I was able to find my way to this place without any trouble.
I mean, it...
He was already getting ready to leave by the time I arrived. He just wanted to ask someone about the quickest way to get back to Fontaine.
Oh shit.
Yup, that's exactly what he asked. This area is full of mountains and rivers. It's normal to not know the fastest route.
For him, swimming would be faster.
So, were you the one that pointed him in the right direction, Hutel?
Of course. I'm also a guide of sorts, you know. So naturally, I also have a great
the
sense
dog
of
here.
direction.
The dog go. The dog.
But speaking of your friend,
Mm-hmm.
What about him?
Did he got scammed?
he doesn't get out much, does he?
Not at all.
No wonder. He was stiff as a board and way too polite. I would have never guessed he was here on vacation if you hadn't told me.
Poor Neuvillette. He doesn't know how to interact with people. Aww.
All in all, he was only here for half a day. I'm pretty sure he is the only one who would consider that to be a vacation.
Get this man some day off work, please.
Oh? This gentleman you speak of must keep a demanding schedule.
Zongli. Zongli, are you avoiding Neuvillette? Zongli?
I'm sure he does. You didn't see him, but he was dressed like he was about to attend some important meeting. It wasn't anything like what someone would wear on vacation.
Is that so?
Zongli?
Wait, you didn't see him,
Zongli? Are you trying to avoid Neuvillette?
Unfortunately, no.
Hmm.
At the time, it appeared as if Director Hu and Miss Farina were having quite the productive conversation. I know matters of business can take much discussion, so I decided to fetch some tea.
Yeah,
for
for
them.
sure, I trust you.
What a shame. That gentleman seemed like a sophisticated sort of guy. I actually think you two would have hit it off.
What is this
Is that
side-eye?
so?
No! You are avoiding Neuvillette, you fucking bitch! Yeah, by Zhongli meaners, he's absolutely trying to avoid Neuvillette and hiding his identity. Yeah!
Hmm?
Zhongli? I see. Really a shame.
To borrow Miss Farina's turn of phrase, perhaps it just wasn't meant to be.
Motherfucker, you're avoiding it. It's so funny.
Well, with the traveler around, I'm sure you'll have a chance to get to know each other at some point.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. He's got more friends than he knows what to do with.
I know how to move around people. I'm kind of charming, you know.
Well, that's certainly true.
I got many boyfriends. What?
Oh, that reminds me. If you get the chance, you should try and talk to Neuvillette into loosening up a bit.
We try.
Just tell him the Palais Mermonia isn't going to fall apart if he disappears for a few days. He shouldn't keep himself cooped up all
For
the time.
7,000 years, if those two looked at each other, the Xianyun's mother would be thrown. Not that. They're just gonna throw rocks at each other.
Even clams open their shells to let in fresh water every once in a while, right?
No.
If he's really that much of a stickler for protocol, he can fill out a leave of absence request. He'd have to approve it himself since he handles that sort of thing now, but you know what I mean.
It's good. I
Seems
see.
like this
Makes sense.
gentleman is also in charge of something pretty important.
He's the fucking Udex. He's the leader of the Supreme Court.
Hiya. Sounds like a pretty
Hiya.
uptight sort of guy, all right. In my experience, a leader needs to be able to roll with the punches. That also includes knowing when and what to prioritize.
That's why he's in retirement.
It seems like your friend still has a lot of growing to do.
I mean, yeah. He is still a young dragon.
If I remember correctly, he's already several thousands of years old.
Wait, he's older than I thought. I thought he had like... No, it would... Yeah, it makes sense. I don't know why I thought he was 500 years ago. But now it wouldn't make any sense. No. I mean, not even Valin is that young. Nah. Hiya! The ship's not fried that nice, nephew! I want a crossover with Utao and Uncle Roger. Yeah, it makes sense. I heard people saying, "Oh, it doesn't make sense that he's so old." Nah. Not only was the original dragon, like, died thousands and thousands of years ago, but like, the only thing we know is when Enkanomiya went down, they said the Hydro Sovereign would be rebirthed as a human because it was the purest thing. So there is a gap of time of rebirth of the Hydro Sovereign, but it wouldn't make any sense. Like, he's not that young because if you think about it, he would have been just 100 years old when he got into Fontaine, because he's been in Fontaine as the Udex for 400 years. He would have been so fucking young. It wouldn't make any sense. But it makes so much sense that he's thousand. He never got near humans. And just interacting with like the Melazines and other species. And that makes sense why Focalor knew that he existed. This bitch is fucking ancient. Yeah, the people think it doesn't make sense. Yeah, it does. It does.
You're quite right, Miss Hutao.
We do it?
Oh? Traveler, Miss Farina. Those two individuals over there appear to recognize you.
Ah, yeah, it's Navi and Clarice.
Oh, it's Navi and Claran.
He said the fucking same phrase of Paimon.
Hey, over here!
Hi, Gurney.
We saw you all chatting over here, and we're wondering if we could join in.
Yeah, you can join.
Please, excuse the interruption.
Oh, so polite. No apologies necessary. Any friend of the Traveler and Miss Farina is a friend of mine.
Ah, straight to the point. I like it.
I never thought this meeting would happen, to be honest. Oh no. Of course. The eyes of Vitao shines when she hears about Chlorine's profession. Because she fucking kills. Of course.
It's getting late. If we want to catch a boat back before dark, we should probably get going.
Indeed. Then, Miss Farina,
Oh, yes?
Coming back?
when are
or-
you planning to head back? Do you need us to escort you?
Oh, I don't think that will be necessary.
You staying for some more days?
I mean, you're not my subordinate anymore. You don't need to look after me.
I didn't mean it that way. It's normal for friends to travel home together if they run into each other on the road.
Aww.
There are a lot of mountainous roads in this area. I imagine they'll be even harder to navigate after dark.
You got
Exactly.
friends.
Just like in those ghost stories.
You got
8
friends.
paths converge in a wood. Beside them, an old house is stood. If you
Thou.
dare to go inside,
Thou.
not a soul will greet your eye.
Thou, stop it.
If you take a closer look, there may be something you
What the
mistook.
fuck?
A candle flickers to and fro,
Did you
yet
scare?
there's no wind to make it so. What is its secret? What could it mean? In this wood, where mystery screams.
What the fuck with thou?
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay, you scared her.
Dear demoiselles, ladies, no, I mean friends, please take me with you.
Of course.
Good job, Utao. Farina.
Gotta say, Farina, you are really quite the character. By the way, did I hear you mention that Clorand used to work under you?
I mean, Farina was the Hydro Archon.
Then you must have also been a leader at some point.
Yeah.
Well, that's, all in the past now. Besides, being a leader is hard. It wasn't the right job for me.
Everyone is fucking retiring here. Except Nahida. Nahida is the only one that said, oh, I didn't fucking do anything for 500 years. I'm doing something now.
I prefer how things are now. I can come and go as I please, and get to enjoy the sweet taste of freedom.
I see. Well, you've certainly picked an apt place to relax. Xianyun Village is an exemplary choice.
But are you enjoying yourself?
Only the best. And I've learned a lot, too. Thank you so much, Miss Hu Tao and Mr. Zhongli.
It's fine. You've thanked us more than enough already. The next time you're in this neck of the woods, I'll treat you to some dim sum in the city.
Yay!
Dim sum. Is that some kind of Liyue term for snacks or desserts?
They are a part of it. It's basically a table full of as much tea, sweets, and good company as you can manage.
Oh, so it's basically a tea party.
Yay! It's a tea
Make sure
party.
to order the winter melon cake and the lotus flower crisp. They're so sweet and delicious, Paimon knows you'll love them.
Ooh, okay. I'll be looking forward to it then.
Wait, but didn't you guys say you were here on vacation? How come you're all going home empty-handed?
Yeah, you're not gonna grab some souvenirs?
Of course I am. I bought tons of fun things to bring home with me. A kite, a parasol, a little tin frog that jumps. Oh, and a stuffed toy of a mythical beast.
Let me see the
Corian is the one who didn't buy anything for herself.
So all you're bringing back with you is that tea?
And some tea-flavored hard candies. They're for Xianyun.
Ah. Let me see Xianyun again. Let me pick the little chicks. Me, sir.
Corian isn't much of a shopaholic.
Well, one of us has to practice restraint.
Hey, I'm hardly reckless with my Mora. I'll have you know, all the purchases I made today were well within my budget.
And you, Farina?
Me? Oh, well, I bought some tea, of course. I just had to try all the varieties recommended in the Steambird.
How much tea did
Other
you
than
get?
that, just some bits and bobs, you know. A little bit of this, little bit of that.
How much did you
They
buy,
should all
Farina?
be things I can use, I think.
Ah, so you got scammed.
Now Paimon's even more confused.
You got scammed.
If you bought that much stuff, where did it all go? Into one of Linny's magic packets?
Oh, actually.
Monsieur Neuvillette took them with him.
Huh?
Oh, so that's what happened.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
What?
Why did he take them? He's not hoarding treasure, is he?
That's quite the imagination you've got there, Paimon.
Sorry, mi vedete attraverso da ridere. Troia. Hoarding treasures because he's a fucking dragon. For the love of God.
Monsieur Neuvillette just saw the amount of bags we had and offered to take them back for us.
That explains why I saw so many drawings of people with Neuvillette with so many shopping bags. I was so confused. I was like, did he do shopping? Oh no, he was taking the shopping bags for others. So he went back carrying everything. The man is absurd. What a man! Marry him. Someone marries him.
I felt a bit bad at first, but I really did have.
He's strong. He's a
lots of
dragon.
stuff.
Right? He do one trip. I mean, he's a dragon. Like,
He even offered to deliver my gifts to the Fortress of Maripede for me once he's done with the day's work.
I just imagine him going to a bracelet with so much fucking tea. Social lurk. Thank you, Art. I imagine him with like 20 bags from Furina, like a bag or two from Navia, and like so much fucking tea from Clarine.
Neuvillette is a man of his word. If he says he can do something, then he means it.
He a big boy. He
See,
do one thing.
even Clorand was happy to take him up on his offer. If even his trusty subordinate agreed, then who was I to refuse?
Wow, he seems like a real gentleman. Maybe he's not as uptight as I
He
thought.
just doesn't know how to.
If only the funeral parlor had an employee as thoughtful, proactive, and responsible as him. Right,
You see-
Zhongli?
He's sing at Jungli.
Indeed.
You're not strong, Jungli.
Coran said Neuvillette offered to deliver her gifts to Risley. So if we go to the entrance of the Fortress of Maripede, maybe we'll run into Neuvillette.
Those
But
are
we
tablets.
don't know exactly when he'll show up.
Ah, so every tablet I think. Jesus. Also, I love how Tao says, "Oh, if only we had someone strong." Like, okay, I know you're retired, but man, you're a Harkon. Bitch, I saw your statue. You have muscles. Bitch, are you hiding them?
Oh, that reminds me. A new year of work is about to begin. If there's anything you want to talk about, Zhongli,
Oh no, bisogna
you know
pagare le
you can
tasse,
come
nuovo
to
anno
me.
lavorativo.
I'm all ears.
Wrong thing.
Does the director have any concerns?
It just seemed like you were a bit preoccupied today, and much less talkative than usual. You barely said anything other than, "Is that so?" and "Indeed."
This is so Zhongli.
If you ask me, I'd say you're having a midlife crisis. You're getting to be around that age after all.
For the love of God.
Is that so?
Is that so? Indeed.
I jest. Given its distance from the city, Xianyun village enjoys a much slower pace of life. Surrounded by such peace and tranquility, I also seem to have developed a proclivity for inactivity.
What do you do that for?
I apologize for making you worry.
Oh.
I see.
You're absolutely not avoiding Nubilet with all of yourself.
What do you think, traveler? Is this atmosphere putting you in a lazy mood too?
Mondi diversi non dovrebbero scontrarsi. Lontano dagli occhi, lontano dal cuore.
Wow, you are getting really good at these kinds of lines.
What just a random bullshit.
Indeed.
Indeed. Please, please, what the fuck? For those of you who don't know why Nubilet and Zungli is avoiding Nubilet, it's this.
Nothing will stop me from rendering judgment on each of the 7. As the Archon who won the authority of Geo, Deus Ori must be called to trial. If one does not wish to see us on opposite sides of a conflict, they need not worry, for I intend to stay in Fontaine for the foreseeable future, which could well mean another 400 years. As another point of consolation, even when the trial eventually takes place, it is still not a given that the judgment will lead to a physical confrontation.
Really is ready to throw hands. Really is ready to throw hands. This is so funny. This is so funny. Wait. Is Nubilet higher? Oh, it's because he has... No, he has heals. Okay, he has heals. He's actually kinda shorter.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors
The
of the
6
people
are
of Fontaine.
sweating. Nahida is
I believe I will
chilling.
continue to
Nahida
take
is
pride
a
in
sweetie.
fulfilling
Not even Nubilet has something to say about Nahida. Like, she's too cute.
Though the day will come when I put her on trial, I must commend the god of verdure on her sense of responsibility. Few things are without flaws in this world, but the devotion and benevolence she displays are a testament to her commitment to continued progress. I felt enormous regret when I learned of the mistreatment she has endured over the past 500 years.
The one about Wendy is so funny.
I shall fulfill my vow to judge all of the 7 in turn, even if the sky should fall and the ground give way. As the recipient of the authority of Animo, the god of breeze and hope must also stand trial. He spends most of his time being a harmless drunkard. Well, even so, I must meet him for myself and proceed from there.
He's just chilling. Also, I don't like that they said in the Italian it says inutile ubriacone, but in the English just it says harmless. It's not inutile. I want Nubilet and Venti to meet so bad.
Well, everyone, make sure that you've got all your belongings with you before we leave. If there's any souvenirs anyone still wants to buy, the time is now.
Reliable as ever, Miss President.
What is that supposed to mean?
Gloriand is right, though. You really are reliable.
Also, to be honest, if Nubilet would bring Venti to judge, Venti would be like, I didn't fucking choose this. It happened. Everyone was fucking dead. I gave control to people and I fucked off. Protecting my land. That's all I need. Oh, you want the powers back? Here, have it. I don't fucking care. Not my job. Also, Venti gave part of his power to Dvalin, so... Bro is chilling. The only beef he is gonna have is with Hei. With the Raiden Shogun. That's the only beef they're gonna have.
It's not what she's saying, it's the way she's saying it.
I will say, I never thought you'd be so easygoing outside of work, Gloriand. The tone of voice you use when you're working doesn't exactly make you seem like the type who enjoys interacting with people.
Well, I try to keep my professional and private life separate. That includes my behavior.
You take care now, traveler. Paimon.
Don't worry, your partner is really strong.
trying to act cool now, are we? Well, I guess it's not an act for you, is it?
You are indeed quite strong.
Yeah.
It's been great talking to you all. I'm really glad I decided to come to Xiaoying Village.
I'm gonna teach you my Pokemon electric type is super effective against water type.
Maybe we could go on another trip together sometime?
I gotta say though, while we go to Fort Miripede, um, yeah, from here. While we go, Raiden Shogun is without Raiden Shogun are without diagnosis. Nuvi that is full power right now. Bro is the dragon. Also, I would like to remind my Nuvi that if I'm not sure, if I don't remember wrong, my movie that is like top 60%. My Venti is top 1%. My Venti is top 1%. My Navia 66. Ayaka top 50. It's been a while since I lost track. But well, this is awkward. It just became really awkward. Last time I talked to you, you talked to me about the Descendants.
Look, it's Novelette. We lucked out.
Hi, Novelette. I missed you. How is it going?
Oh, it's you. It has been some time since our last meeting.
Hi.
Few people frequent this location. Since I was able to conclude my work early for the day, I thought I might take a walk and avail myself of this area's peace and quiet.
Oh, so you take some break.
You call this early? Do you always work this late, Novelette?
Poor man.
Strictly speaking, that depends on the agenda for the day.
Ah.
I am hardly bereft of time, however, so working late is of little consequence to me.
I mean, yeah, when your lifetime is infinite, you don't really mind, I guess.
Really? If you have so much time on your hands, then why did you only go to Xiaoying Village for half a day?
First, I should clarify that I was referring to my lifespan, rather than the time at my disposal on any given day.
Yeah, it's only Paimon that got it wrong.
Second, I was unaware you possessed knowledge of my trip to Xiaoying
In
Village.
secundis, non penso di aver mai visto qualcuno dire questa parola.
I see. Thank you for informing me.
Oh, you got everyone the gifts?
Yes, they have been safely delivered.
Nice.
I have to hand it to Clorant.
Yeah, he got his
Just a simple gift delivery, and she has the great and mighty Udex at her beck and call.
Sono in linguaggio amministrativo legale. Ah, that explains. We're all happy now. I saw someone draw Paimon and Trevor sending a photo to Rosalie and Rosalie crying because it was a photo with them and of them smiling and behind them the tea camps. So funny. I'm so happy Rosalie got his tea in the end. This man is obsessed.
I was just passing through. It was merely an act of convenience.
All right. Then I hereby confirm receipt of the goods on behalf of the staff of the Fortress of Meripede.
A verbal receipt of confirmation? Is such a formality really necessary for a small matter such as this?
Even Nubilet called you out, Rosalie.
Guess not.
There's no need.
This quantity of tea, though. Seems a little excessive for a gift, don't you think? Before you know it, they'll start accusing me of taking bribes.
But you drink so much fucking tea, man.
Ah, about that. Much of that is my own excess, I'm afraid.
Bro got scammed too. I was joking about getting scammed. Did he get scammed too?
Oh? Why? What happened?
He got scammed too.
It was buy 10 boxes, get half off.
I swear to God. Oh God. Why did you fall for this too?
Ah, that explains it then.
How much did you all get previously? He's going back with like 20 boxes.
Well, go ahead and leave them to me. I'll get through this stash as fast as I can.
Perfect.
You have my thanks. Oh, there's something else I'd like to give to you.
What?
This is a stone slate, engraved with a symbolic design.
What?
While that is an apt description, it is in actuality a legal codex.
What the fuck?
A legal codex, huh?
Before the advent of modern writing utensils, information was recorded on stone slabs such as this. The law was no different.
Okay. Why?
Okay.
Since ancient times, the scales of justice have symbolized the fairness and impartiality of judiciousness.
Why you're giving real sleeping stuff?
As a tribute to that sentiment, this slate was designed after a traditional legal codex and engraved with a symbol instead of text.
And why are you giving
During
it
my
to real
travels
sleeping?
recently, I chanced upon a roadside stall offering tourists the opportunity to try their hand at the ceramic arts. So I decided to have a go.
Wait, did he make things? Oh,
We joked with Claran some time ago about gifting you a legal codex. So, here you go.
that's actually so sweet.
Ah, so that's what this is about.
I did not expect you to remember it as well. In any case, I hope this can be considered as a reasonable attempt to join in on the banter.
Aw.
It is a very good attempt. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Even your sense of humor centers around the law. That's an impressive level of commitment.
What the fuck?
A gift of this significance deserves to be put on display, and I know just the place. Front and center in the fortress's shop.
No, no, non c'è bisogno.
Surely there's no need for such a grand gesture.
It's a gift, please, for the love of God.
Just kidding. I don't have anything like a showroom.
Okay.
But we do have a storage room. We can put it next to all the mechanical parts Xianyun has collected.
Oh,
That sounds good to me.
it's just a nice way to say I'm just gonna throw it there and don't think about it.
So that's what you were doing in Xianyun Village.
Indeed. Of course, while I was there, I also took the opportunity to taste the local spring water.
Fucking course you did. I hope you tasted the one I fixed, because if you tasted the one before, I'm sorry.
The aftertaste is much purer than what I have delivered to me in Fontaine. It stands to reason that the long-distance transport has a tendency to imbue the water with extraneous emotion.
Lui ogni volta.
If you want to experience the true flavor, you simply have to go to the source. Perhaps I should organize some time off to do the same elsewhere.
Please do. I want you in Mondstadt. Please go to Mondstadt. I beg you.
Then we are of the same mind. It appears my desire is justified.
Please use this as an excuse to make Nuviret go into absurd places, please. I have the physical need for him to meet random people.
If you say so, like, you know you don't have to justify a vacation, right? You can just take one. After all, you're hardly bereft of time. You can do whatever you want.
You're quite right. I suppose I suffer not from a lack of opportunity, but rather a lack of inspiration. However, after reading a few articles about Liyue's holiday traditions, the idea popped into my head and made itself quite at home.
You can
Seeing
go
as
to
I was
other
free of
nation for the
responsibilities
holidays.
for the morning, I decided to depart at once.
Yeah, like, you know, Wayne Bloom Festival, just saying, is really close. And how was it?
Refreshing. My spontaneous outing seemed to inspire quite a few other spontaneous decisions as well. Take, for example, my foray into ceramics. At first, soil from the ground is granular and unforgiving, but add the right amount of water, and it becomes soft, moldable, and able to take shape.
Nice.
In the past, I never thought about how quotidian vessels were crafted, but now I have participated in their
you
very
learn
making.
new things.
This is also something I made today.
What did you make? It's so cute. What the fuck? Also, one, it's really fucking good. Two, it's so fucking cute. Is this inspired by your true form? Is this how you are as a dragon? Is this you as a dragon? My. Oh.
That's a ladle? Paimon thought it was supposed to be some long-necked sea creature.
It's both.
That was indeed one of my inspirations.
Even the color is in your style.
Really? You like it? To tell you the truth, given your unexpected arrival, I find myself quite unequipped to give you the welcome you deserve.
I want to hug him. It's so cute. You're so
Around such an important holiday such as this, human custom would dictate that gifts should be in order.
Please make me more gifts. I will have all in my serenity.
But I'm afraid this is all I can offer. If you'll have it, that is.
Oh, can I really have it?
That is precisely why it would do me such a great honor if you accepted.
Thank you so much.
You are most welcome. Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite. Oh, yeah.
Approve a leave of absence request for myself. That sounds like it could easily lead to a vicious cycle of self-indulgence, something which couldn't be in further violation of protocol.
Who else is gonna approve you? What?
But I suppose I understand her point.
I mean, like, yeah, every once in a while. Take a day off, my man. Like, at least once a month. Take a day off. Jesus.
My proclivity to refrain from personal outings does, in part, originate from a sense of responsibility toward my duties. But it is also due to a lack of desire to engage in the human world.
You should engage more.
But now I see that the human world is indeed full of many interesting places to discover.
I told you. What is it? What the fuck is it? Here. Un maestro ricevuto in dono durante il Festival delle Lanterne. La sua creazione è una conseguenza di una decisione spontanea presa nel corso della sua altrettanto spontanea gita e pertanto risulta eccezionalmente significativa. Dato che durante la sua realizzazione l'Udex si trova tecnicamente in partenza a questo fantastico mestolo dalla forma che chiama quella di una creatura marina sembra emanare un certo senso di tranquillità. Usando questo mestolo per assaggiare i vari tipi di acqua potessi acquisire conoscenze normalmente eccessive. Wait, let me go. What the fuck? Guys, we're putting it in. And then we're continuing Father Tinner's quest. What the Ah. This is going inside. This is going inside. I don't know where to put it though. That's a good question. Where do I have space? Wait. Ah. Let me see it. It's so cute. It's so cute. Look at it. Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy like this. It's the small things. Also, can I say, yeah, the quest made my anger less. I'm so happy now. Okay, now we have to continue. This. Since the lantern night is over, not where I wanted to go. Where the fuck do we have to go? Let's see. Now go cry for the clowns. And I got my heart melted by the sweetness, and now let's go melted by the sadness. Let's go. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Huh?
Whoa, why
You're
are there
new.
so many treasure hoarders here? Guess it's time to round up the bad guys.
I can beat it. Alleviate the anger, then moisturize it with
Do you
tears.
remember anything about this place, Granny One
Let me think. I feel like I've been here before.
Really?
But I don't think I stayed here too long. I might have just rested here briefly before continuing on my way.
Oh.
Got it. That's okay. There are still plenty of other places we can check.
Okay.
Wait a second. If I remember correctly, I believe I brought... Ah, yes. I brought some sweet snacks with me. Go on, take some. You need to eat a lot if you want to grow big and strong.
Oh, thank you. Then Paimon will help herself.
Oh yeah, this is a secret place where you just can get so many artifacts to dump into other artifacts. Always go here when I'm lucky. From here. I mean, okay, the Lantern Knight technically spoiled us that the little girl is coming with us. So, I just hope the grandma is not gonna die. This is just what I'm hoping for. The bare minimum, I hope the grandma doesn't die. Because then I'm gonna be sad. What the why? Wait. What? What? Huh? Huh? What the fuck? Why does he not have... What is the CD? What the fuck is the CD? Wait. Let me sign on the map because what the actual fuck? Huh? I have 100% here. Huh? I'm so confused.
Paimon sees an abandoned house. Why don't we take a break over there?
This place.
Huh?
It's
You remember anything? And
Did you remember
raining.
something, Granny?
I remember. Xianyun. This is where your father was born. It was a moonless night. I had been injured, so your grandpa was supporting me. We fled together with some being in the fog behind us in hot pursuit. I had exhausted my strength when the labor pains came on, so we took refuge in this house. Your grandpa set up a barrier outside, but neither of us knew if it could hold the monsters back.
And you gave birth
I
here?
remember that night. I remember falling to my knees, reciting a prayer over and over. I alone am the source of this sin. Punish me as you wish for forsaking my oath, but spare my innocent child.
What the
Sin.
fuck?
Oath? Did you do something wrong?
I don't know. I don't remember. I only remember praying in the darkness with all my strength until the sun finally rose again and the fog cleared out.
Huh.
Eventually, the house was filled with the sound of my baby's
Oh, you gave birth
first
after the night,
cries.
yeah.
That baby was your father. I remember I clutched him tight to my chest and wept tears of joy.
Aww.
It was the first time I'd ever felt such happiness in my life.
Golly, you gave birth all of your own. Jesus.
He was my pride and joy, and so are you, Xianyun. You're so much like him, and I love you both so much.
Aww.
But you're always going to be different from me. Why? Just what did I do?
I don't care what you might have done, Granny. You'll always be the person I love more than anything.
Aww.
You're too sweet, Xianyun. I'm lucky to have you with me. If not for you, I would not have had the courage to come here, to try to remember what I had forgotten. All right, let's not stand around any longer. There's one place left, yes?
Yep.
Let's go take a look.
Okay.
If one recalls correctly, the next place should be Xianyun Peak. You and I, how fares your health?
I may be a bit slow, but I'll do my best to keep up. I'm sorry to keep everyone waiting.
Ah, so like this last place, like only this was the correct one. Okay.
Climb on, I shall carry you to the top. Oh, such lightness of weight.
All those who grow old grow frail in the end, do they not? First, you lose your memory, then your health. Eventually, you end up losing everything.
That's just depressing.
My only wish is to depart this world with a lucid mind, to free myself of this torment.
Now
and the
that's
burden
even
it
more
places
depressing, and
upon
I'm
others.
getting so sad. What the fuck? I was so happy.
We're
Should have
finally
done
here.
the opposite. Done
Does
this first
place
and
feel
then
familiar to you, Granny, one day?
and then the lantern run.
Let me see. How strange. Have I lived here before? When we were at Wangshu Inn and the abandoned house earlier, though I couldn't remember everything, I still felt a sense of familiarity, I could easily picture myself in those places.
They're Chinese people,
But
they can work it
here,
out. Chinese old are
I don't
built
have that
different.
feeling. Perhaps I did come here in the past, but it just didn't leave a strong impression on me.
But did the stories get it wrong then?
I mean, you don't expect everything to be right.
Yeah, that's true. But they're also the only thing we have to go off of. Paimon was hoping this place would jog Granny Uendai's memory just like the others.
Maybe it's
I'm
not the right
sorry to
place.
disappoint you too.
It's alright. We're not going to give up yet. We'll figure something else out. Just you wait.
Thank you. If only I could remember. Huh? That way. What's that mountain?
Oh, it's Cloud Retrainer's house.
Oh, let Paimon look! Huh? Isn't that Mount Aotsang? Looks like we've come full circle.
Mount Aotsang. Mount Aotsang.
Okay, are we really going to
Are you okay?
Cloud Retrainer's house?
Don't push yourself, Granny. It's okay if you can't remember. You shouldn't do something that makes you sad.
Mount Aotsang, What am I really?
Mount
the fuck?
Aotsang holds some familiarity to you?
It does, but I can't go back.
Are
Why?
you feeling unwell?
My head, it feels all heavy and dizzy.
What the
What is wrong with me?
What is happening?
Miss Xianyun, is there anything you can do?
Let us go to Mount Aotsang.
But
Fret not, all will be well. You and you have already given more than enough to the pursuit of this endeavor. You may leave the rest to me. I've prepared something that can aid you in suppressing the fear in your heart and restoring your lost memories.
What?
It currently resides at Mount Aotsang.
When did you? Huh?
Really? When did you do that?
Huh?
I never leave anything to chance. All will reveal itself when we arrive.
Huh? When did this happen? When did this happen? What the fuck? Wee. Here I come. This is really full circle.
Come on, just tell Paimon already! What's this thing you've prepared?
Oh wait, it's the thing at the
Here,
beginning of this
This is it.
the quest. It was here all the fucking time. What? When did you? Huh?
Huh? But isn't this the mechanism that you were tinkering with when we first got here? Oh, is it another invention of yours?
Yeah, but it's before we met
Precisely.
old man,
A recent
old
one
woman.
at that. I am most pleased with the result. I call it
Sono
the
sospeso.
suspensive somnium mechanism. It periodically releases a soft breeze, which when paired with a gentle adeptal tune, can help the listener subconsciously relax and even enter a semi-hypnotic state. Soothing agitation and anxiety, relieving exhaustion and insomnia, its potential uses are numerous indeed. And of course, it can also aid in the recovery of lost memories.
Okay.
Whoa, what a cool gadget! But if you had it all along, why did you keep it to yourself until just now? We could have come to Mount Aotsang right off the bat
It
and saved
can
Paimon
help.
a lot
It
of
doesn't
fun.
solve miraculously.
How
everything.
preposterous. Had Yuendai not recalled much of her past through her own efforts, the device would have nothing to draw upon. We Adepti can only help those who first resolve to help themselves.
Yeah,
Had
makes
she
sense.
lacked such determination and strength of character, one would have little to offer in way of assistance.
If you work with
thinks she
nothing, you
gets
cannot
it
work. If
now.
you work with something, you can work.
Hey, what's that other thing?
As previously mentioned, a gentle adeptal tune is required to take full advantage of the mechanism. One secured such a tune from Streetward Rambler. Only with her melodies can the mechanism
That's why you
reach
went
its
to
peak
her.
power.
Oh, Paimon can feel what you mean. Paimon's body feels light as a feather. It's as if she's lying down on a warm patch of grass after a super satisfying
Paimon,
meal.
don't fall asleep, please. Ah, no, fuck, you
And
make me yawn too.
Yuendai,
Ah,
is the mechanism helping you to relax?
fuck, I'm yawning too. Oh, she's gone.
It appears she has already succumbed to the depths of reverie. Come, join one on this side. We shall give her some time to herself.
But she fall asleep while standing.
The drought is over. But why do you look like you want to cry?
The potion. It's nearly run its course.
I've never regretted meeting you. Not even for a second.
Oh.
Please. Please, no.
What?
Have you forgotten?
What?
This is the world you left behind. One of gentle breeze and morning dew, perfectly straddled betwixt the realms of heaven and earth.
Wait!
This is your home. This is where you belong. You should have never left.
That's what I was thinking
You
right
of
now.
The past, the me from not that long ago. We
She
should
was
have
an
never-
adeptus. Wait, did she drink a potion to like lesser her potential? What? That's why she's so young, even if she's fucking old. It's like Raminga dei Sentieri. And that's why she was here. She has a memory here, because with the others, she would come here.
So that is the truth. No wonder this place is so familiar.
So you intentionally, like, forgot that you were an adeptus and let yourself grow old like a human?
Granny!
What? You're the one... What? You forgot? How? Huh? You're the one that saved your own nephew.
Granny, are you okay?
Cloud Retainer.
Your memories have returned.
Wait, did you just call her by her full name? Does that mean you already knew each other?
Yes, I now remember everything. Everything.
What happened?
Granny, please don't cry. I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, don't worry, my dear child. Granny is fine. I'm so sorry, everyone. You've gone to so much trouble on my behalf. It's all come back to me now. The most important thing that I had forgotten was the truth of what I once was.
One can sense the guilt that now plagues your conscience. Reclaiming a truth long buried is sure to come with a myriad of complex emotions.
So you knew.
Perhaps one should recount the story on your behalf while you compose yourself.
Ah. So she knew. She was just helping her remember with her own rhythm. And that's why she built this thing.
No,
Okay.
it's okay. Now that I've remembered, I must face my memories head on. Shuyu, everyone, I cannot thank you enough for all your
Yeah,
help.
please explain.
I'm ready to tell you my story, if you're willing to listen.
Please, Granny, don't force yourself. What happened in the past doesn't matter. I love you more than anything.
Aw.
Nothing you say can change that.
Aw.
I know, dear child. My feelings for you are exactly the same. It is for this reason that you deserve to know the truth. Some time ago, I made a terrible mistake. One for which I could never atone.
Is this the sin that you mentioned in Xianyun Karst? What happened?
Yeah, what the fuck happened?
I am, in truth, not a human being. My real form, one that I held for centuries, was that of a wild crane. I spent many, many years living on Mount Outsong, bathing in the soft breeze and drinking the sweet dew of the mountains. At some point, I somehow gained wisdom and sentience. The Lord of the Mountain, Cloud Retainer, became aware of my existence and began to share many stories with me. She even passed on the secret of cultivation to me. Though she never took me on as a formal disciple, I always saw her as my master. Whenever she took out her tools to work on mechanisms or new inventions, I would also stand next to her and watch.
Were you a divine beast or like a animal?
I even contemplated completing my training and becoming an adeptus in my own right. I followed her teachings, and time gradually passed us by. Until that fateful day 50 years ago.
Okay.
50 years ago?
Oh. During that fucking thing.
That's right. Master regaled me with many stories of her past deeds. From them, I learned how she had saved people from a similar crisis in the past.
I guess she was a divine beast. And that's why she told, she taught me so many things and I wanted to be an adeptus. Because adeptus are divine beasts and gods under the Geo Archon. But not all divine beasts are adepti.
She was the one I looked up to the most. More than anything, I dreamt of becoming an adeptus like her. I wanted to travel the land like she had, relieving suffering wherever I went.
Okay.
But I was still far from being a real adeptus. I possessed no ability to take on human form and fit in with the crowd. Once she learned of my desires, Master prepared a special dose of human mimicry potion for me.
Ah, right, because we know from Fujin. Oh, fuck it. Having done Fujin, because it's important, we know that if divine beasts are not strong enough, they cannot have a human form. So she was like Fujin. Fujin was a fucking fish for so long. She was still a group. And so the potion for your illness was the potion to become human, even if you were not strong enough to have a human form.
She warned me that the potion's effects would only last 10 years, and if I were to fail to return to my original form at the end of that time, I would forever forget my past as a crane and become something neither human, beast, nor adeptus.
What is this, the Little Mermaid? What is happening?
Oh no. So that was the source of your dementia all along.
No, wait, you did return a group. The little girl here.
Was it because of Grandpa?
Indeed, I fell in love. Though he was human, he had spent his entire life training on Mount Tianheng. When we met, it was not only my first foray into the world below, but his as well. Although clumsy and impulsive as he was, you'd think he was the real strange bird among the two of us. But still, just like me, he cared deeply about the world and wanted, more than anything, to cleanse it of all pain and suffering.
What is this Little Mermaid interpretation?
I could not help but fall for him.
But my time continued to tick away. Those 10 years passed by in a flash. Yet I did not want to leave his side, so
Oh, so, wait, so she's like the little girl here is part divine beast. Like Yanfei. Wait, what?
Oh no, what happened next?
I committed an offense. I wanted to stay with him, even if it meant living a life full of pain and suffering, even if it meant that I would eventually turn into a monstrosity. I knew I had betrayed Master's hopes, but I was too ashamed to face her. So I wrote her a long letter instead and asked someone to leave it outside her abode.
Oh, that's why you didn't want to come back to the mountain.
I was convinced that she would not support my decision, and I lacked the courage to speak to her face to face. In my shame, I fled and tried to hide from the world, such that no one would be able to find me again.
That's why the heroine is nameless.
But that was only the beginning of my troubles. I began to suffer from a strange illness. My memories became hazy and confused, and I could no longer keep myself awake. I understood that my pain was caused by my refusal to return to the life I was fated to lead. Along with my memories as a crane, I soon forgot the true cause of my suffering as well. I knew only that I had committed a sin. All I could do was pray for forgiveness, even if I had long forgotten what needed to be forgiven.
I say that Adeptus magic is fucking busted. What the fuck?
Looking back, I was beyond lucky to have come across that traveling merchant at Wangshu Inn. It was such a fortunate coincidence that we were there at the same time. If it weren't for those soul-revitalizing tea pills, I probably would have...
Xianyun? Adretener. Were you the merchant? Were you?
Granny, what's wrong?
Coincidence? Why did I ever think it was a coincidence? Tea pills concocted using the blood of an adeptus? No, it couldn't be.
She used her own blood because she cared about you, because you were friends. Can I not fucking cry?
Master, don't tell me. Back then, that merchant was actually...
Human custom would dictate the conferral of gifts to be in order when one's progeny is wedded, would it not? Consider the pills a symbol of one's best wishes.
I was happy
so
then.
when I tried to conceal my name and mistakes from the world and hide myself away in perpetuity, the only person I managed to deceive was myself. You knew where I was all along.
One still remembers when you were but a fledgling. You possessed a certain fondness for a particular game. You would hide yourself among a group of wild cranes and ask one to pick you out from among the flock. One found you with such ease every time. 'Tis a truth most evident. One always recognizes one's own, no matter what form they may take.
You can't not cry. So I can't cry. Oh, thank you.
Wait. Paimon's confused.
Paimon, shut up. I'm crying.
So, Cloud Retainer, you found Yuendai again? But how? When? And what happened after that?
Perhaps it is now time for one to recount the rest of the tale.
What? What is happening? What is loading? Oh fuck, it's dungeon time. Okay. I didn't
One
expect
was
to
furious upon receiving your letter. Seized with anger, one set out to bring you to your senses.
Okay, it's dungeon time. In a different form. Okay. I mean, yeah, I mean, with Novilet, we didn't get a dungeon time. I would like everyone to remind. They don't make you try. Novilet. Huh? Oh, it's really cool, this dungeon.
In truth, one had more than a few misgivings about your chosen partner. As an exorcist, his talent was lacking. One could hardly say his skill with sigils was any better. But soon, one came to appreciate the devotion he bestowed upon you during your illness. He never uttered a complaint and rarely left your side. Unwilling to begrudge someone of such character, one decided to overlook his aforementioned deficiencies, glaring though they may have been.
Come how Zhongli said, she is a mother. Even if they're not her direct children, Xianyun has so many kids. She's adopting, not even Alice adopts so many kids.
Wishing to grant you a life without regrets, one gathered many divine ingredients and used one's own blood to create a form of medicine. Though imperfect, it managed to suppress the more dire effects of your illness.
Listen to me. Arlecchino is father, but she is mother. Does it make sense? I don't know if it makes sense.
As for how to deliver the medicine, after much contemplation, one eventually decided to perform the deed oneself.
Was this you? With fake mustache?
One took great care to alter one's features and select the appropriate attire. Only after meticulous scrutiny did one finally set out for Wangshu Inn.
This is an image I would never thought. Golf girl.
As one expected, you were most ignorant of one's true identity. You showed not even the slightest inkling of recognition.
I don't know if it's the look, the think, or the fact that she didn't fucking remember you. I think it's more likely this one.
One was quite torn. Should one have celebrated the success of one's disguise, or mourn the loss of your acquaintance?
Because as we see in the at the beginning of the quest, her other kids can recognize her immediately, no matter the form. Like Shenhe never saw her in this form, but immediately recognized her. I think it was her memory fucking gone. Test.
Skyward! Nevertheless, one would speak to you about another matter, if you are amenable. Even considering your loss of memory, one was simply flabbergasted that you could so easily forget the consequences of consuming medicine infused with adeptal blood. Its proclivity to attract monsters is hardly that complicated of a concept to remember. To think that you tried to travel while weak from sickness and heavy with child. Had one not intervened to clear the fog, all of you would have been lost during the night.
You saved them? So you always... It's like with Shanaganu. She always take care of her kids. Even if they didn't know, she always watched them. Being sure Oh god. Ow.
Scatter! Stray clouds converge!
I forgot about her ability.
Those monsters would hardly have pursued you with such ferocity without sufficient incentive. They were likely incited by the presence of godly remains. Said godly remains, in turn, were likely drawn to the trace of one scent on your body. One was, after all, an active participant in the Archon War. Some of the gods were likely shattered by contraptions of one's very making. In the end, one was relieved to see you endure through the night. At the break of dawn, one heard an infant's cry pierce through the air, and one saw you carefully cradle the child to your chest. Although certain mortal matters remain foreign to me, one could not help but be moved by your joy.
And I'm crying. And I'm crying. Fuck.
To see you happy, that was more than enough.
Oh, and I'm full on crying now. Fuck me. Ogni d'oro si chiama la questa. Vaffanculo. Genshin challenge, do not make me fucking cry every time.
Now you should have a complete understanding of the events.
Wait! But if that's true, then the crane who took care of me when I was sick must also be...
Ah, one had almost neglected to recount the absurdity.
So you know about it too, what the fuck?
Just as you and I troubled one with her antics, so did you give one many a headache. Upon finding you burning with fever, one made plans to bring you back to one's abode for treatment. However, upon seeing one's form, you began to cry, refusing to get on one's back.
Aww.
When one asked you why, apparently you believed that one could not possibly be a true Adeptus, because all illuminated cranes are white from tip to toe.
Okay.
One had no choice but to apply powder to one's body to conceal the variegated nature of one's appearance. You became more than amenable enough when one stood before you devoid of any other coloring.
Devo incipriare tutta.
It bears mentioning, however, that as a crane, Yuendai was nearly entirely pure white in color. Though you had never encountered her in that form, you still recognize the essence of her being. Perhaps fate brought you two together in more ways than one.
I know she was technically not an illuminated beast anymore. But I think, like, the little girl still has... I think she is half illuminated beast, like Yanfei. That would explain.
Now all has been revealed.
Yeah.
One owes you an apology, Yuendai. One recognized you upon your very entrance into Wanmin Restaurant. One has always viewed you as a disciple of equal standing with Ganyu and Shenhe. Indeed, One wished to bring your story to a satisfactory end with this visit to Liyue Harbor.
Oh, so it was her they were
Still,
searching.
one could not
Yeah.
reveal your identity right away. Had one simply informed you of all you had lost, all those cherished memories would merely have become the fictionalized account of another. Memories are most meaningful when recalled by those who lived through them. Would you not agree? Even if the process was painful and arduous to experience. Have you any further inquiries?
Master, I must ask. If you found me all those years ago, why did you leave me be, even though you knew about my mistake? Why did you not bring me back to Mount Outsong by force?
One
Why?
has never regarded your action as a mistake. It was a simple choice, nothing more.
Yeah.
When it is time for one's progeny to leave the nest, it is the responsibility of an elder to let them fly free. Yet, when your wings grow weary and the night grows dark, just know that you always have a place to which to return. It is a refuge referred to by many a name in mortal writing. Home, nest, haven. Whatever its denomination may be, its essence remains quite unchanged. One speaks, of course, of a place not unlike one's own abode. One's disciples are free to come and go as they wish, yet the door remains forever open to those who wish to return. One rather hopes you count yourself among them.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You and I. One expects you too have sensed the rapid deterioration of your condition as of late. Have you not? 40 years ago, you chose a path without a future. Though one used one's own blood to provide you with a few decades of extra time, it merely
Oh,
delayed the
she's going to
inevitable.
die.
One may have extended the path, yet one was unable to alter its final destination.
Lovely.
Even the power of an adeptus has its limits. Had your condition continued to deteriorate, you would have forgotten your life as a human entirely. In the end, you would have turned into a creature lacking in the ability to even comprehend its own monstrousness. Fortunately, you were able to avoid that scenario by reclaiming your memories. Though one sped the process along by providing some guidance, the result is entirely a reflection of your own effort.
So, what's gonna happen to Granny?
Good question, Shiryu.
One will help her reclaim her original form as a wild crane. If it be fated, she may recover her sentience one day.
Oh,
She's gotta go back to being a regular crane, huh?
there is no other way. Imagine.
Master, you've already done more than enough for me.
At least
I
she's
don't know
not
how I
dead.
could possibly repay your kindness. This is a better result than I could have ever hoped for. How much time do I have left?
Not long. The transformation is imminent.
Oh.
Granny? Please don't leave, okay? You're all I have left. Please!
Show you if Granny
Don't be
doesn't
sad,
live,
dear
she's gonna
child.
fucking die.
Granny has led a wonderful life. My only regret is having to leave you behind. Don't forget to eat well, okay? A growing young lady like yourself needs lots of good food to grow big and strong. Promise Granny you'll take good care of yourself when I'm gone.
I promise, Granny. I'll do whatever you say.
Good girl, good girl. Don't worry. It's not goodbye forever. Granny's gonna become the most formidable crane in all of Mount Outsong. Granny will train day and night. I won't stop until I can turn into a human without having to rely on anything but my own power. When that day comes,
we'll be able to live together again. You and I. How's that sound?
Good.
That's a good girl.
Also, I just realized.
Even though we won't see each other for a little while, as long as we both work hard, we're sure to meet again someday.
Okay, this is giving flashbacks to Traveler, but I think I wanted to say Illuminated Beast. I just realized it's not Divine Beast. Illuminated Beasts are literal animals that gain conscience and magical powers. I'm stupid. I just realized. Makes sense. So, Traveler, I think this is getting you flashbacks. No matter how much time.
I'll eat well, Granny. I promise. And I'll wait for you.
This is giving flashbacks to Traveler.
I'll wait for you to come
Either
back.
are you right?
That's a good girl. Then Granny really has no more regrets. I'm so sorry, Master. Thank you for everything.
I will find my sister, my brother in favor. Your sister is the One Piece. Technically speaking, he already found her, but she said, finish the journey. We're gonna see each other at the end. Okay, I guess. I already cried. I don't have any more tears. Bye-bye, Granny. And now we're depressed.
Xianyun.
Let her be. At her age, crying is a natural, if not fitting, response to such an event. Tears are a necessary part of maturation. Sometimes there is scarcely a better vehicle to wash away the
Mister,
toll of
keeping
stress
everything
and
for
misery.
yourself.
Now that the issue has been resolved, you should also take a moment to relax. Give yourself some time to rest. Take a nap if you must. One will wake you in due time.
Xianyun is mother. Oh, cutscene. Oh. Oh no, last time you did that, you had that dream, my man. It didn't go well. Yeah, it's a dream. No! No, don't make me cry a second time! A third time, technically. Oh, you motherfuckers! Ah! Ah!
I always believed we would see each other again. That our days of separation would finally end. And all my troubles would be behind me.
Ah! Depressing.
If only things could stay this way.
Don't make me reflect. I'm already crying because I'm thinking too much. Yeah, all of us. Either all of us.
A nightmare?
No, beautiful dream.
Curious. If you're relaxed, shouldn't your dreams be pleasant?
It was a good dream. It's just...
You weren't ready to wake up.
Yeah. This Disney princess moment.
Eloquent as one may be, words of comfort are not one's strong suit. You are doing all you can. One can see your strength of will, your fearlessness in the face of danger. And so, whatever your dream may be, one believes that you shall achieve it.
Can I stop
Of
crying?
course, whenever the perils you face overwhelm you, or you become weary, one is always here for
Thank
you.
you, mother.
After all, as an elder, it is only right to look out for the young ones.
Yeah, she has favorite 1 and 2 vibes. Okay.
Grilled chicken drumsticks.
My glasses. So I have glasses. I cannot see right now for how much I cried. Like, give me a second. Let me read what you wrote. Whenever in the sound of anime, they sleep with their hands behind their head. They become numb so fucking quick. I did try. It's just getting used to it. I don't think... Okay, so... I think... they don't have, like, the hands opposite... Like, you have the hands standing right next to each other, not one on top of each other. Because if you have one on top of the other, that's fucking hurty. If you have them right next to each other, like, with your fingers intertwining, but not, like, exactly overlapping, it doesn't hurt, to be honest. Yeah, I think after a while, you have to change position because they go fucking numb. But I think, like, since you move during sleep, I think it's a position you get for, like, 5 minutes, and then your body automatically fucking remove your hands. Yeah. Also, I keep loving the fact that as an elder, motherfucker, I'm older than you. Girly, I'm older than you. I saw stars being born and fucking die. I'm older than you, but sure, I'm elder, I guess. I mean, he's elder in the sense of experiences.
Huh? Was Paimon sleeping just now?
Yep. Okay, I can see again, and my tears, dry.
Oh, Paimon wasn't talking to you. Paimon had a dream about eating grilled chicken drumsticks, that's all.
Madam Adeptus?
Oh, Xianyun, you're awake.
How do you feel? Why do I say the same things of Paimon?
I feel a little better. Thanks. I know I'll see Granny again someday, so I don't feel so sad anymore. Madam Adeptus, could I ask you something?
And that's why she was here.
Would you take me in as a disciple?
Oh, and have you reasons for this sudden interest?
I know Granny thought what she did back then was wrong. She felt really bad about it. But without that mistake, I would have never been born. Even though Granny lost her memories, she never forgot to show me how much she loved me. So, I thought maybe one day, I could become a cool Adeptus like you, and help a whole bunch of people, just like Granny wanted to do.
Aww.
Upon some reflection, one supposes you are no mere mortal.
I mean,
The fact
yeah.
that Yuendi's blood flows
She's
through your
alpha-
veins is proof enough of
alpha
that. If
Illuminated
this is
beast.
what you desire, one shall make it so.
So she's like
Thank you
young fish.
so
She
much,
can
Madam Adeptus.
learn
No,
Adeptus art.
I mean, Master.
So yeah, like Ganyu is not a fully illuminated beast. She's half, and she lived a long fucking life. Okay, so I think this Shiryu can live a really long life and meet her if she trains in Adeptus Arts, and so she can meet her grandma again when she'll regain conscience. You go, girl.
Shiryu, are you sure about this?
Yeah.
Paimon's gonna let you in on a little
where
secret.
should she
We've
go?
seen Cloud Retainer's 2 other disciples, and they pretty much eat nothing but bitter herbs like chin-chin and violet grass.
Paimon, where is this little girl supposed to go? To be honest, like she has no parents, she has no grandma, she has no one. Where the fuck do you think she would go? She's a little girl.
If you join them, you'll never enjoy Wanmin Restaurant's delicious cooking ever again.
Liu has woman, Xianyun, mine. No. Liu has woman, Xianyun, my children. Okay, so Xianyun adopts all the women, all the girls in Liu. Okay? Venti adopts all monster the citizens. Everyone is his fucking child. Everyone. Okay, who are we missing? Okay, Arlecchino is father. Okay, so we have Fontaine, Liu, Mondstadt. We're missing the father / mother figure. Is Toma considered? No, technically no. We're missing Inazuma and Sumeru mother / father. We're missing the mothers of Inazuma and Sumeru. We're missing those. To be honest though, Sumeru has the inverse. Like everyone living adopts Nahida as their kid. Even if they're the goddess. The goddess. So I guess.
How utterly preposterous. One has never enforced such a rule.
No, wait. Sumeru mother is Nahida. She adopted Wanderer. Fuck it. Yeah. Fuck it. I have to think. It's either Nahida? No. It's not called it. It's either Nahida or Tignari. Because Nahida adopted Wanderer and sent him to school, but Tignari kinda adopted Collie and the other machine. Okay, we have it. So Sumeru mother figure is Tignari. I don't accept any other. Especially because all the rangers, like, Tignari is always like, don't go eat weird mushrooms in the forest. What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay, so Tignari is a Sumeru mother. Who is Inazuma mother? Who is adopting people? Who the fuck is it? We'll see.
Every individual must find their own path to enlightenment. So long as one retains a pureness of spirit, one's dietary proclivities are quite irrelevant.
Well, you say that, but Paimon's not seeing any tasty treats up here now, is she?
Although Mount Outsong is rich in natural beauty, its location does preclude access to certain finer mortal comforts. That is precisely why one plans to relocate to Liyue Harbor. Shiryu shall have the honor of becoming one's first disciple in the human world.
Aww.
Whoa, you're leaving Mount Outsong?
Tigrani's Arabian mother, literally, you idiot, I told you mushroom is poisonous. Now suffer, but we'll still do that. Exactly. Tigrani even take care of us when we were feeling bad. Tigrani is the mother of Sumeru. Okay, we got it. Okay, we're gonna figure out who Inazuma's mother is as soon as we finish here. Is this why you have the human form?
One has never concerned oneself with the location of one's residence. From the very beginning, one has sought only solace and peace. Yet in the end, all of one's disciples ended up in Liyue Harbor. Ganyu, Shenhe, Yuandai. They all chose a life among the mortal world. One has reflected on this fact for many years now. One can only assume that it is due to some failing on one's part as an elder or master. A failing, perhaps, of recognizing what it was they truly wanted. One is most curious as to what aspect of Liyue Harbor could have enticed them to remain there. One could hardly offer an opinion on the matter, but perhaps some time in the harbor will prove instructive.
Worst thing worse, you still have an
Why
answer.
are you all so silent?
Paimon is, just a bit shocked, that's all. So, does this mean we can grab a meal together in Liyue Harbor sometime?
If only her mother would be in the game. In the
One has
overworld.
precious little time to squander. However, if one finds oneself otherwise unoccupied, one would not be opposed to the idea.
Nice.
One will be assuming the identity of a human while residing in Liyue Harbor. You should take care to avoid disclosing one's true identity.
Okay.
Don't worry, we'll help you keep it a secret. So, when can we expect to start seeing you in the city?
Perhaps in 2 days' time.
Oh, okay.
One has some matters to see to before one's departure. Preparation is the key to success, after all. One plans to put up various items from one's collection for sale. The earnings should provide for a comfortable living in Liyue Harbor.
Okay.
One has already picked out a handsome property near Chuhu Rock. 'Tis no small purchase, but what is mortal life if not one expense after another?
Okay.
Seems like you've really thought of everything.
Nice.
Then how about we meet up in Liyue Harbor in 2 days?
A sensible plan. See you then. Oh, also, why don't you take this suspense
gift.
insomnia mechanism as a souvenir? Anytime you should feel ill at ease in the future, you may try quieting your mind and sitting in meditation as you listen to its melodies. It might help you find a new perspective.
Awesome! Thanks, Cloud Retainer!
Yeah, we got a new...
Hey, didn't we promise Shincho that we'd tell him what we found out?
Ah, right.
Should we make a trip to the Feiyun Commerce Guild? It's totally up to you.
Oh. In a second. So, who is donna madre single che compra casa in centro in questa economia? È pazza. Pazza questa donna. Okay, so I don't have it by region. Okay. Who is Inazuma mother? Okay. Okay, so let's see. It's not Kazuha. It's not Ayaka. It's not Sayu. It's not Yumiya. It's not Sara. It's not Ravisha. It's not Kokomi. Toma, maybe. Goro no. Absolutely not. Not Yamiko. Not Kamisato. Cookie? Maybe? Maybe Cookie. I mean, she kinda is taking care of the Arataki gang. I guess Cookie is the closest thing we have to mother in Inazuma. Okay, so officially, the Cookie as your mother. Perfect. Okay, officially with Chabat. Okay, it's not here. So we have Xianyun. Okay, wait, let's go in order. Okay, so Monster Mother is Venti. Liyue Mother is Xianyun. Inazuma Mother is Cookie. Sumeru Mother is Dignity. And Fontaine Mother Father is Arlecchino. Okay, we have them. We have them. Nice.
In many flavors to the discerning palate.
Let's go to Thank you. Thank you. Where the fuck are you, man? You're still here, bitch. I'm absolutely gonna do the extra work.
We meet again, dear friends. How did everything go?
I cried a lot.
And it's all thanks to you.
I cried a lot. Thank you.
Ah, I see. So the stories didn't get it right after all. Even though she was a celebrated heroine, she had to bear a heavy burden that most could not hope to understand. Thank goodness for the help of that Adeptus. At least she was able to recover what she had lost. Although I cannot claim to know exactly how their story will unfold from here, I trust the ending will be a happy one. Those united in a common purpose always find a way back to each other in the end. Thank you
Yeah.
for helping me fill in the gaps. And don't worry, I'll keep this all to myself.
Good boy.
It's not my story to tell, after all.
You're less annoying, I gotta say. The first time I met Xinyun, I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, you're so annoying. He became less annoying. Okay, and now we wait. And I drink. Okay. Nice.
I wonder if she can see the kites.
Where is it? Fanculo. I'm coming. I am coming. Where did you take house? Oh, here? Not bad.
Your concerns are excessive and unfounded. This is but a simple collection of ordinary valuables. Such intense scrutiny is hardly necessary.
To be quite honest, your insistence on that fact is my primary cause for concern.
Cloud retainer.
In what way are any of these ordinary? Every single item here could be worth more than everything I own combined. I simply can't risk shelling out that kind of mora without proper scrutiny. If I'm wrong, I would never be able to earn it back, not even if I worked every single day for the rest of my life.
Is she too rich for this whole fucking place?
I have to be careful. Yes, you can never be too careful.
We're here, Cloud. Miss Xianyun, what are you guys arguing about?
What is happening here?
Ah, perfect timing. This ignoramus is questioning the authenticity of my wares. I'll have you know, these items have remained untouched in my personal collection for several hundred years. To question their legitimacy is pure folly.
Several hundred years?
Indeed. They're family heirlooms, you see, passed down over many generations, as families are wont to do.
Yep, they've definitely been around a while. We can vouch for her on that one.
Hear that? Had I not found myself in need of mora, I would scarcely have had the heart to part with them. Indeed, you should consider it an honor to even have the opportunity to behold them with your own
they're
eyes.
authentic. I can guarantee on that.
Doubt their authenticity any further, and I may just decide to take them to another buyer.
Whoa, please don't go! I apologize for any insult, miss. You see, I know full well that I lack the knowledge to judge the true worth of these items. If you could wait but a moment, I've hired an expert to appraise them for me. He should be here shortly.
Is it Zong? I swear to God, if it's Zongli, I'm gonna laugh so fucking much.
An expert, you say? Very well. I will wait for a little while longer, then. Traveler, Paimon, this is my new residence. If you have cause to seek my company in the future, this is where you can find me.
Sometimes I can't figure if everyone Tevad is an idiot or a dead actor, and the Archons are junior masterminds with 100 charisma to pull those clownery. The half and half. I think, like, since the adepti. Yeah, ban. I think since adepti are like religious things, like are their religions figures, it's not the first thing you're gonna think. Or it's not like, oh, okay, you meet someone strange. Your immediate thought is not, oh, it's God. You know. The same thing, like, Vinti is really convincing because you don't go thinking that your God is singing down street, drinking 3 bottles of wine. That's really convincing. You don't think that. Poteva Xianyun and Asina, to be honest. Paimon, I think Paimon is the normal intelligence of it's shown by Paimon, so I actually think Traveler is really smart. I really think, like, okay, it's not the first thing. Worst thing worse, you think they're a scammer. Or they're, like, weird. Usually stored in Herman Soul, but after one they started going around and touching fine.
Master! Oh, it's you two again. Hello.
I show you.
Xianyun! You got a new outfit! It looks great.
Yay!
Master
Oh,
made it for me. I like it too.
I was gonna say it has the same color as Cloud. Is Cloud Tanner going around making outfit for her kids? Since she kind of adopted Gaming, is Gaming gonna have a sexy outfit, a sexy blue and black outfit? Do I have to worry about that? I won't complain.
Huh? You know how to make clothes?
Do I know how to make clothes? With the support of the proper mechanism, sewing is hardly a challenge.
I'm sometimes scared of you, Xianyun.
Master, I brought in most of my stuff. There's a few boxes left, but they're kind of heavy, so I just left them outside.
Fret not, I shall help you move them into your room.
Mother is mothering.
Actually, I should probably sort through my stuff a bit first. Everything's kind of messy right now, so maybe you could not look yet, Master.
The devil with Crane. As the next time the red mode, Clown Returner versus Chiori. God. I hope so. So, like, Chiori doing everything by hand, and then Cloud Returner trying to flex her machine. Like usual.
It appears my young apprentice has her own fair share of secrets. No matter. Do what you must, child. Now, this expert you mentioned, when can we expect their arrival?
Soon. Ah, there he is!
I swear to God, if it's Zhongli.
Here, allow me to make some introductions. This is Mr. Zhang Li, a well-respected consultant at Wangshang Funeral Parlor and an expert in all manner of valuables and antiques.
I fucking knew it! It's always him! This man does nothing all day! All day! What do you do in your lifetime?
Mr. Zhang Li, this is Miss Xianyun. She's the one who's looking to sell the collection of valuables I mentioned earlier.
It got really awkward all of a sudden.
If it isn't Miss Xianyun. It has been quite some time since our last meeting. What a serendipitous reunion.
This feels awkward, exactly as the last Lantern Night, where Zhongli, Xiao, and Venti all got in the same room and were trying to make it look like they never met each other. This is the same level of awkwardness. And the only one that could keep up the game was Venti. And Xiao was just dying inside.
Indeed, most serendipitous. Have you been faring well as of late, Mr. Zhongli?
Quite well, thank you. I was fortunate enough over the past few days to enjoy both a stroll in the mountains and a fresh brew of tea from the most recent harvest. The experiences left me with such insight and peace.
Huh. So you two are already acquainted?
That, and this still makes my theory of one neuron bisexual. Yeah.
Indeed.
Indeed.
How fortunate we are that fate has brought us together again. If you are otherwise unaware, allow me to inform you that Miss Xianyun is a well-regarded collector and appraiser. She is well-versed in all fields, and oft-celebrated for her impeccable taste. You stand to gain much from this opportunity.
You are too kind, Mr. Zhongli. True collectors pride themselves on their wealth of knowledge and eye for detail.
What?
I can
What
say
are
without
you-
a doubt
what
that
are they
you
doing?
are foremost in that regard.
Che è questa leccata di
Why,
culo
You
vicindevole?
flatter me, Miss Xianyun.
Ma scusate?
It would seem that you are as self-effacing as ever.
What is happening?
Not at all, Mr. Zhongli. Not at all.
This got even more awkward.
While I am loath to butt into this conversation, I must ask, you two already knew each other, and you seem to have quite a cordial relationship. Can I be certain that you're not working together to swindle me?
You're the one.
I mean, you never know.
Xiaozu, you're the one that called him. And you said yourself he's one of the most respectable people in all fucking Liu Harbor. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Huh! A preposterous accusation. The heavens themselves would collapse before we would conspire to do such a thing.
Miss Xianyun speaks the truth. Contracts are built on honesty and trust. If that proves to be beyond your capabilities in this instance, this transaction may be taken elsewhere.
Say no more. Let us depart.
Così. He had Nora for half a second and wasted it.
I jest. What fool would still harbor doubts after Mr. Zhongli himself has vouched for the goods? Miss Xianyun, wait!
You're the one doing all of this. Like, what?
I deeply apologize for doubting you. So, Mr. Zhongli, could you please give me a final verdict on the value of these items?
There is no cause for concern. They are indeed rare and precious valuables. Take this mechanism, for instance. Though one may not immediately perceive its purpose,
What am I
its
hearing?
structure and appearance are exquisite enough to merit it a place in any
I think
fine
my
home.
brain melted.
The same can be said for this one here.
I went from
You could hope to possess an item that so
happiness
perfectly
to
blends
sadness
mechanical
to
wonder
confusion
with
in this
geometric
whole
grace.
stream.
I am sure you
Oh,
have
wait,
heard from your
anger,
travels that the study
happiness,
of mechanisms
sadness,
is
and
among the
confusion.
most wondrous arts in this world. With that in mind, I earnestly recommend procuring every last item in this collection.
Yeah, but how
All
much
right.
does this cost?
Since I hired you as my consultant, Mr. Zhongli, I shall, of course, trust
Zhongli,
your good
how much
opinion.
would this cost?
Then, in that case, Miss Xianyun, I'll take the lot. However, since the final sum is quite large, how about we start with an initial deposit through the Northland Bank?
The Northland Bank? Huh. Oh, you refer to the fiduciary house.
Fiduciary?
Oh, very well.
I fear people only use the term bank nowadays. In that case, I'll be off for now. I'll return to collect the goods once you've received the funds.
Bye-bye. She's rich! Rusa. What was that? Really,
My
what the-
friends, have you been doing well?
We've been great. How about you? Paimon didn't know you were such a busy consultant.
I mean, he's the god of money.
My days have been quite pleasant as well. I had been quietly enjoying a cup of tea when Mr. Xiaozu requested my services. As for you, Miss Xianyun,
Nice house, by the way.
I presume you must be looking to settle in the city?
Uh-huh.
I must say, The name Xianyun sounds exceedingly strange coming from you.
Yeah.
Perhaps you could dispense of that particular epithet in further
Non
conversation.
chiamarmi così.
Whatever for. Am I not addressing you as a friend should?
Well,
Jesus Christ.
that is true, but
Don't call me like that, please.
alas, refer to me however you will. After all, a name exists such that others may address you with it. One is
Dipende dallo
hardly
scandalo
ignorant
zombie
of that
actually the
fact.
set to scandal. You know, I thought
It would seem
for
that
it
you
for a
have gained
second.
many valuable insights over the years, Cloud Retainer.
One has indeed. One's previous stays were all brief. Now that one has made up one's mind to move and settle, one has gained a much better appreciation of the hubbub and commotion of the city, as well as the people's
You're really
hard work and
close.
ardor. This city is much changed from how it was more than 1,000 years ago.
Not unlike the ocean tides, so too shall the movement of people ebb and flow. From turmoil to peace, enlightenment to aspiration. Human society possesses limitless potential. In another 1,000 years, the scene we witness here may change in ways that are impossible for either of us to imagine.
Alright, that's enough reflection for one day. No need to get all sentimental on us.
Thank you, Paimon.
You make a valid point, Paimon. Now that the sale has concluded, what say one plays the host as we try some specialty dishes together? One must profess great interest in trying bamboo shoot soup.
I mean, you're rich now, go girly.
Perhaps you have forgotten, Cloud Retainer, but I once tried my hand at that dish. You were at the table on that occasion, so logic dictates that you should have already tried it.
Oh? What occasion was this?
It was a reunion between friends several centuries ago. Alas, you
Madonna
must have
santa, la
been too
testa tra
preoccupied
le
to secure
nuvole.
yourself a portion. Or perhaps our other companions simply availed themselves of faster reflexes on that occasion.
Madonna.
Hardly.
Girl,
It was most
capitalized.
certainly out of consideration for the others in attendance. In but a moment, one will show you what it means to have a true deftness of hand. It is settled then. Bamboo shoot soup, mora meat, crab roe tofu,
Oh, yeah.
triple layered consomme.
Oh!
We shall enjoy the lot.
Calm down.
One has already passed word to Shenhe Ganyu to make a reservation. It is
Con
prime
quali soldi?
time for them to meet one's newest disciple.
Ma i
Is
soldi
that
ancora non li hai
agreeable to
ricevuti.
everyone?
Girly, what? You still got no money.
It should be a most splendid occasion.
Thank you so much, Cloud Retainer.
Yu, come now, it is time to dine. Ah, this gentleman over here is Mr. Zhang Li. He is,
Friend?
A humble employee of Wangsheng Funeral
Madonna
Parlor.
santa.
Pleased
Ma
to make your
per una volta,
acquaintance.
ma chiamati amico
Nice
invece
to meet you
del
too, Mr.
consulente
Xianyun.
del servizio
That
funebre.
should be everyone, right? Let's go!
Let's go.
Sounds good. Actually, Master, have you ever tried Adeptus' temptation? I heard it's impossible to stop eating after even just one bite. You know, 'cause it's super tempting and stuff. Is that true?
that sounds rather implausible. Although with the right preparation, certain dishes can be too delicious to resist.
Huh? Why are you all walking so fast? Hey, wait for Paimon!
Ah.
Hey, wait up!
That's why the camera was going crazy. They were leaving her behind. Yeah. But they disappeared. Yeah. Ah. Now my question is, oh, finally I can see them. Oh, I got new hi Shenhe.
I don't get it.
Is something wrong, Shenhe? Tell me. Perhaps I can help.
They're so fucking hot. They're so fucking hot.
The color black doesn't get dirty easily, so I thought this outfit would be acceptable to wear to work. But Xiangling told me it was inappropriate.
No.
But inappropriate? How?
Because you're so fucking hot.
She probably just meant the outfit isn't suitable for that particular environment and occasion. But for a festival gathering with friends, a nighttime stroll, or an important banquet, your outfit is more than appropriate, Shenhe.
So you're saying it's only something I should wear in front of important people?
I
suppose that's another way to think of it.
Okay, but no, don't bonk me! Don't bonk me! I'm trying to do God's work here, okay? Okay? Ah! I'm trying to do God's work. I had friends that told me that her tits, I'm not joking, are smaller in this outfit. And I was like, yeah, guys, it's because when you have a bra, your tits get constricted. They look smaller. Oh, how you looked at Shanna, you deserved it. Oh, well, listen. What is this? Oh, I can look at Chlorine tits, but not a Shanna? Hey, yo. What is this? I'm trying to give you all God's work, okay? Okay? Even for the Garnish fans here. Okay? Oh, one cannot even have a little joy. Okay, let's include everyone. Okay, okay. Ah. Oh. There. Yeah, if you never noticed movie that has the thigh-high thing. There. Wait. Let's include everyone. Everyone. Wait. I have another. What is it? Chlorine is fine because Button Kun is resisting for her seat. Chlorine, this is not in the game. I cannot show you the button of Chlorine's shirt fighting for their lives, but I can. Okay. Now to clean ourselves from sin. And with this, I think we're good to go. And we had our monthly Genshin. So, I have to see we'll probably have Minecraft next week. I still have to decide. So this is the like, I don't know if we're gonna have Genshin next week. Who knows? But let me see how much is going to last this banner still. Okay, this banner is still 7 days. I'm gonna post a screenshot for you guys because I'm going to pull Yaimiko. So I'll post you how that goes, guys, on the Discord. So as always, guys, I have a Discord if you want to join, and if you're interested in my drawings, I have an Instagram and a Twitter too. So I'm going to see you tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow with the drawing stream, and it's Valentine's Day, so we're going to do cute little things to fill the void in our hearts because I'm single.